See, that's what I want. Something new, sporty, fast.
Are you any of those things?
No. That's why I want something like that. They'll imply that I'm, successful of some sort.
Are you equating a car with respect and accomplishment? I mean, I get that you're not where you want to be, but you are, and it pains me to say this, but you are pretty good at this. I mean, come on. Who was it that rhymed didgeridoo with cow misery moo?
Yes, I did, but I would like a little bit of payoff for all the hard work, like this little tiny bit of a success. I feel like I'm just barely hanging on.
But you are hanging on. That's the whole point, man. A lot of those guys that used to be doing it, look, they went on, they got jobs. They're living lives domesticated now. They're chauffeuring kids around in a minivan, wiping snotty noses, man. That sounds like misery to me.
Yeah, but it also sounds like life accomplishments. I mean, they have something to show for it. I've been doing this 25 years. I have a tiny bit of success as a cowboy poet, but not much more than that.
Again, more than most.
I know we've talked about this before, but when I was a kid, I thought I would get to some sort of success or fame level, Not Springsteen or Tom Cruise level, but something where, you walk into a room or a place and people go, ooh, hey, there's that so-and-so. Now I walk in a room and no one says anything, no one does anything.
Now it sounds like we've moved on from pride to envy.
Yes, I am envious. I thought I would be more successful. I thought I'd be wealthier by now. I'd make a lot of money. Not like crazy money, but enough money to where I didn't have to worry about it every day, Most of the guys who've made it, they're not even that good. They suck. I just hate how random showbiz is.
Dude, you really think you're in show business? Cowboy poet?
Well,
come on.
Whatever it is that we're doing.
Look, first of all, you cannot compare your success, and I'll put that in quotes, or your career, again, in quotes, to other people. No, you're not Waddy Mitchell. No, you're not Baxter Black. No, you cannot do the Tonight Show and then sell out Elko, Nevada the next weekend. So stop thinking about stuff like that and just enjoy where you are and what you are doing and do it well.
I know.
No, you don't know. I mean, it's a recipe for disaster.
What is that recipe exactly?
I'm sure you don't need it. I think by now you can make it from scratch.
Well, I have the family recipe, but I don't have the official one.
Yeah, and you always make too much, like 8 servants, and you eat it all yourself, and you make it way too strong, man. You gotta water that down. You make a recipe for disaster concentrate.
You're such a dick.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of being at this level. I want to be one of the greats.
Oh, okay. So you're that person who wants to be one of the greats. Everybody else wants to be one of the okay. You want to be one of the greats. Okay, look, everybody wants that.
Yeah, well, everybody wants that, but you know what? I've put in the time, I've worked hard, I've done this for 25 years, and I know we're not supposed to say this, but I feel like I deserve it.
You deserve it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, you gotta just appreciate what you have, okay? And you can't be jealous of other people's success.
Bullshit, I can, and I do.
Look, what I'm saying is just because you want something badly doesn't mean you're gonna get it. And it doesn't mean you deserve it. It just means you work hard at it, you try at it, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
So sometimes I don't get it.
See, a lot of guys, okay, not you, probably you, they think if they do what they're supposed to, then they automatically get rewarded. But then when that doesn't happen, whoa, you don't get the job, you don't get the girl, you don't make it, now all of a sudden you get mad and it's time to buy a gun.
Whoa. I had a gun long before I realized I wasn't gonna make it.
See, it wasn't like that for us. Okay, when I was growing up, I was told that you had to do everything just right just to get a chance. A chance. And even then, there was no guarantee. I mean, you might come up against some obstacle, you might get pushed down, you might get pushed aside. And there was no guarantee, but you did what you had to do, and maybe it might happen. And if it didn't, you had to just live with it.
So your answer is that I shouldn't even try? Is that your pep talk?
Wait, you've been trying this whole time?
You're such a dick.
What I'm saying is, if you're walking around and trying to measure yourself with some success criteria that's in your head that you probably came up with as a kid, you're never gonna get it. And it's never gonna be anything but trouble to everybody around you, all right? No one cares. Look, you just do the best you can and hope that that's good enough. And just be quiet, shut up, keep moving, and that's it.
You really need to work on your pep talk. These motivational speeches are not good. Okay, so let's say I buy into this idea of yours, this theory or whatever. There still has to be some sort of measurement, right? Some sort of barometer for success, something objective, not just subjective, about whether or not someone is successful or not.
Look, the only score that matters, the only sure thing is that you keep going and you don't quit. That's it. Surviving is winning.
Surviving is winning?
Surviving is winning.
So then you lost like 8 years ago or something?
You really know how to ruin a nice moment.
It's my way of showing I care.
It's what matters. You stay in the game. You stay in the game.
It's amazing how if you say something twice, it sounds profound, even as ridiculous as that. I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. I'll have a cheeseburger and fries.
Very dramatic.
See, you're probably right about whatever you're saying, however you're saying it, but I just don't like to think of it in those terms.
Why?
Well, because it makes me feel like I've spent my whole life pursuing something that I'm never going to get, which means I'm a failure. Now, if I have something out there, some shiny brass ring that I'm going for, and I haven't reached it yet, then that means I'm not yet a failure. See?
Wait a minute. Okay, fair enough. But you're saying that if you reach for the brass ring and you don't get the brass ring, you're a confirmed failure. But what I'm saying is that as long as you keep reaching for that brass ring, then you're not a failure. When you keep pursuing, that's what I'm saying. You hang in there and that's your new definition of success.
So surviving is winning.
Surviving is winning.
Surviving is winning.
Surviving is winning.
4 times sounds like it's too much.
It is.
Before I left this morning, I was offered a job, a full-time job at a service station.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not sure you're qualified, but you gonna take it?
I don't know. I don't want to, but I don't have a lot of other options.
It's money.
Yeah. It's also soul-crushing. It confiscates my desire to keep going.
Nothing wrong with working to pay the bills. That's how most people do it.
I understand that. I've had to do temporary jobs along the way, but usually they allow me to still do shows in the evening.
And this one wouldn't?
Not too often.
Well, that's different. Plus, you might get shot.
Is that good or bad?
Well, I mean, it can be a good story, help you with your writer's block.
Yeah. I think what would probably happen is when they came in and they were going to shoot me, I would just say, go ahead, I'm dead inside already.
Sounds like you decided to take the job.
Think I should?
Nah, I can't tell you that.
I hate it when people say that. Just tell me what to do.
Look, your subconscious can only suggest. Eventually, your conscious brain has to take over and make the decision.
So no, I shouldn't take the job.
I'm not saying that either.
Virgil, you are no help.
Nope.
Plus, we still have a flat tire, and time is ticking, and I really need to get to this gig.
Thanks for the reminder of the motivation that is pushing this story forward. Now you go ahead, hop in the truck, I'll fix the tire, and we'll get moving.
What are you going to do?